Okay, hello everybody, Vlad here, the community manager of Daviddtech. I guess we can start the show. As I see, we are a couple people already in the Discord voice chat. Here is the well-known disclaimer: take care, everybody. You're responsible for your own actions. Fake profiles. I have an update on this one. I already seen people buying also Nitro, pretending to be either David, me, or William. So take care out there. They even would like to invest money into trying to stealing yours. They are clever people. Just take care out there. We will never, the Daviddtech staff, ask you to invest into anything other than yourself, of course. Welcome everybody. Vlad here, as I said. Uh, let's get the show started. If you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to interrupt. The more, the merrier. I also do read the chat inside the voice chat. Feel free to ask any question. No problem on that. Today's topics. So, today are going to review this week's submissions, at least a couple which already have been put through incubation, which is amazing. I do have some stats to show you. There have been so far 11 contributions over this period since we last heard each other. Again, I'm going to do a short introduction for the newcomers, and of course, at the end, the open discussion. Feel free to discuss about anything. I see that also both David and William are here in case you have any question regarding Daviddtech products or the Elite Backtesters group. We are here to answer your questions and thoughts as well. Firstly, to this week contributors, I would like to thank to Anthony M, MPX9, Letamin, hopefully I don't butcher your name guys, Gentle Sir, Cuba.js, Bad, which is our beta tester, Wayux, Mike, and the Kryptoniter. Thank you very much everybody for submitting. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Thank you very much for submitting. So here we have one setup which has been put already through incubation. We can see the white line, which has been the day which the strategy has been optimized. As we can see, there is currently a small flat top, I would say, but still the strategy has been profitable since we have been put it into incubation. So yeah, finger crossed. This is on BTC against USDT for 1 hour. The Super FVMA and Zero Lag by Daviddtech. This is an amazing strategy. Hopefully you guys have had the time to go through it. The net profit 600, the percent profitable 75. I guess it kind of stayed the same with being with the fact that it went a little bit up and then it had some sideways trend. I would say the win rate has improved since then because we have been profitable since then. The max drawdown 17%, an acceptable one I would say. This is the first one. The second one, link against the USDT on 45 minutes. A bit choppy from the current half, I would say, but still it has been profitable since the incubation period. So yeah, finger crossed on this one as well. 400% net profit, 70 win rate, a great one. The drawdown under 10%, which is a great one as well. As we can see, the backtester has been turned on. So yeah, also the strategy, McGinley trend followers by Daviddtech. Great one as well. Finger crossed for this one to be profitable as much as possible. Cardano, ADA against the USDT on 1 hour. The strategy is the dead zone by Daviddtech, of course. The net profit 224, a bit on the lower side, but still a considerable one. About 100 trades yet to consider again. 74% profitable. We can see the white line when the incubation period has started. Max drawdown under 10%, acceptable, I would say. The fact that the backtester is turned on and we have like what, 2 years and a half of data and just 100 trades. We're going to see whatever the strategy goes to. I would rank it as the least favorable one out of these three, but still we can see as it has been profitable since the white line, the period which has been put into incubation. So yeah, a lot of hopes for this one as well.
Is this one really low risk reward or multi-take profit?
It's fixed take profit, not multiple take profits.
Okay, then it's probably a really low risk reward with such an win rate.
I'm not sure, Marco, because there has been like 100 trades and it still has 224% net profit. So I didn't check the settings itself, just looked at the chart and didn't see the multiple take profit, and also
Yeah, I
just the
know,
equity curve.
but it's difficult to reach such a win rate. So probably more like risk reward one. Doesn't matter if it's profitable. It's profitable.
Yeah, since that been put into incubation since like what 12 trades, and it went over the highest point of profit, the equity curve that I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, it's promising, at least promising. That's why I would put it at the third place out of these three. But still, it it might be good.
Indeed.
Mhm. So these ones are so far the ones I had put already. The user who submitted had put them already into incubation. Again, I'm going to also put them into incubation and see what they do. And as far of this season of this month submissions, here I have the dates when we're going to end and also start a new month for the October. So the last day to submit for this month will be the 1st of October. Feel free to submit until then. We're going to validate those results. So I'm going to take 2 days to verify all submissions, see if the strategies are broken or not until from the point which the user submitted to me all the way till 3rd of October. If there has been not any trades or if the results are not really clear, I'm going to also upload them, but I'm going to put like a question mark or some sort of exclamation point. This strategy has not finished the incubation period that I would like to. So yeah, take care with these ones, with those with the exclamation mark or some asterisk or something like that, like a little mark to check if for the future as well if the strategy has been profitable like it claims. And the next start is going to be the 2nd of October. Feel free to submit then the results for the whole month of October, and are going to end as well at the beginning of November or something like that, depending on the schedule. If you have any questions,
Yes. You hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, Marco.
Okay. Okay. About the results.
Okay.
So you're not going to upload everything you've received?
I'm going to not upload strategies that are broken. I mean, if for the incubation period that has been 1 month, maximum 1 month, I see that the strategy is no longer performing as it should. So definitely, I'm not going to upload those in. We cannot risk beginner. Sorry, we cannot risk beginner users to trade strategies that we are 100 or at least 99% sure that they are broken. Again, the ones who have passed the incubation period with some sort of success, I'm going to upload them as they are. And the strategies which have not yet made a new trade or just made 1 or 2 trades, so it's nothing clear about it being consistent, I'm going to put like an exclamation point or something like this and say, hey guys, this strategy has been not validated yet. Feel free to try and put into incubation as yourself and see how it goes in a month or two or something like that, depending also on, I guess we also have 2 hours time frame strategies. Those maybe are not going to make a trade within a week or something like that, you know.
But strategies can be in a drawdown period. and can be really good to optimize further for next round. So
I
I think
guess
it
we
can
could
be
upload
great to
also
upload
broken
all
strategies.
strategies.
I guess we could
Then
upload
have
those.
people base settings to use.
I'm not sure if it's worth taking like the work time to upload confirmed broken strategies, but I suppose we can do like some sort of graveyard or something like that. Who knows? Maybe the undead will rise, something like that.
I like a graveyard then because I think all base settings can help. We can check, we can further try to improve. Maybe more experienced people have better methods to optimize, and then it can be easy to optimize them for the future. Oh, I really think that we don't must throw them away.
Okay, I mean they are not thrown away. I would still be saving those, but again, I don't know. Maybe David, are you here? Do you have
Yeah,
any
put
inputs on
them.
that one?
Hi everybody, how you all going?
Hello, David.
Great presentation. Good to see that some people have submitted results. That's great. Yeah, I kind of agree with both of you. I think that maybe a graveyard folder or like you said, Vlad, some kind of explanation or asterisk folder, which where we say these settings are potentially broken and need to be fixed with some kind of README file in there would be great. That way we can improve on them, make them better, share them with everybody, but make sure that everybody knows that they're not working the way they should have, or we hope they would have.
Okay,
So,
but then I have a question.
yeah.
Instead of focusing on broken strategies, why not focusing on working ones? Try to see like breaking them apart and see which part has been like the main factor why the strategy is working, and try to further optimize with that part included over other instruments, like for example Ethereum if it's Bitcoin in the first place. Like
Yeah.
instead of going to the dead ones, why not try to further understand the working ones? Like it's a matter of choosing whatever is more important.
Yeah, but I totally agree, Van, that we, as a group, we should, but maybe there's just a folder where anybody can still pick up the kind of the dead results and maybe work on them in the background and resubmit them to you later on because they've got extra time. So there's no real problem in sharing results that we potentially think are broken as such. So do both as a group. We'll work on the ones that are potentially great, brilliant, and share the ones with everybody if they want to work in as homework as such
And
in a separate folder
it will not mean that the strategy is bad. What I already told, it can be that the strategy is really great, but maybe in a
in a
drawdown period.
drawdown period. Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
then we get 12 months that are very good. So we can't say yet if it's broken.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just a folder with what we
Yeah,
potentially think or for further testing folder,
indeed.
a for further
Yes,
testing folder. So
fully agree. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, all good by me.
cool,
Okay.
fantastic, great.
Any other questions so far about the periods of submitting, the periods of the new start?
Just a quick one for
Because
David.
when people send it on 30th of September, then there's also not much period to validate.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to put
Um,
them under the exclamation point. Like these ones have been not yet fully tested. Take care.
that's good.
But how
Yes.
would you
Okay.
decide a winner?
Uh,
They,
sorry.
what?
Can
How
you
would you
repeat?
decide a winner? I'm saying, how would you decide a winner? Whose strategy is the best by just judging 1 weeks of incubation with you?
It very depends, Rabbit, because maybe if we have like, for example, 5 minute strategies, 1 week could be enough data. Maybe if it has like, I don't know, 20 trades that confirm that the equity curve is still respected, maybe we could say that one is working. But if you have strategies which again are on time frame like 2 hours, maybe they won't even have one trade within a week. So I suppose it's best to let the community decide, And also, again, the staff members, I mean, David, me, and William, would also have some sort of voting power on this one as well. But again, the community is
Yeah,
also
maybe
important.
watch it for a quarter at least.
Yeah, I think what we agreed at the very beginning was that we'll pick out some that are we consider the best, and the ultimate vote will be down to you guys as a community. I won't be tight with the reward at the end. If there's two that are drawn, we'll work out some prizes for both. I'll work out something for everybody as we go along, and as this community part of the community grows, we'll get bigger and better rewards as we go along. But yeah.
Next question.
All right.
Go ahead, Mark.
The second period starts 2nd of October.
Yeah.
What will be the process?
I haven't yet decided on this one. I guess I'm going to retake all the feedback because I do have a list of all the feedback that I have over periods. And then we should be able to decide as well. Maybe I'm going to ask on the 3rd of October or something like that. Yeah, that's a good question. Whether we're going to focus on 1 or 2 or 5 or whatever strategies, or maybe on a certain instrument or something like that. Or again, are we going to let everybody submit in? I'm not very sure on that one. I should make an announcement maybe this Friday, so everybody would have like an edge to prepare over the weekend. I'm not sure. David, do you have any input on this one?
And like you just said, I think it goes down to the community. There was 11 submissions in total. Is that right, Vlad, or is it
This week.
13?
This week.
11 this week. So we got a fair number of submissions the first go. I hope that the second month we'll have more. You guys decided to optimize, which I think was the right way forward, on lots of, well, multiple timeframes and multiple strategies. I think that was a great idea for the first one. Is it going to be the right move for the second month? Most probably as well, because until we really grow as a small group of Daviddtech as elite backtesters, maybe we should continue like this. But obviously, we'll put it down to vote like we did at the beginning of this month, and you guys will have the ultimate decision.
Did you not say for next round to do Forex?
The 4X, I still need to finish the boilerplate. After the problems with the UK leaving, the optimizer going down, and currently trying to back up the MySQL database of traders from Leader Trader as it fell apart yesterday. I'm going to need a little bit more time to be able to get the boilerplate ready for 4X, Marco. So it'll probably be a bit further down the line for 4X, but it certainly is in the project. We've also started to build a kind of channels and things like that for YouTube to start trying to do the boilerplate as I do, but aim towards 4X for the near future as well, so that I can actually learn what I preach and learn how to properly trade 4X instead of just like pretending that I know what I'm doing. So yeah, so I'm doing all of that in the background. Just give me a little bit of time to catch up with all of these new things that are going on with the UK and all of that kind of thing.
David.
Yeah. Yes.
Just a quick one.
Yes.
I noticed that, and a couple of people have asked, the Forex channel.
Yes.
Can we add that back, or?
Oh, sure. Yeah, totally. No
There's
problem. It'd be a good idea.
Quite a few people who I'm talking to now, they're all in Forex, and they were asking like 2 weeks ago for Forex. Well, no, sorry,
Yeah,
while you was in Singapore.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely, we can have a 4X room back in there. Like I said, I'm trying to set up the socials so that I can learn as I go along. If you don't mind, I'll pick your brain a bit, Scopes, and Marco as well, because I know that you're very much into 4X. And Steve as well, because he's changed his logo. But yeah, I'll ask you a couple of questions, and then I'll start building the code around 4X and documenting it on YouTube as I go along as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice one.
The question, guys.
Yeah.
What's the reason actually that the process has changed? Because there was a great, nice explanation with how the process would be at start, like first week, second week, third week. Why is it actually changed?
Want me to answer,
Changed in what
David,
way?
or do you want yourself?
No, go ahead, Red Eye. I'm not sure
Um,
how.
Firstly, all things on paper at the beginning before you picking up to do the actual work look perfect. But then again, when you're actually practicing whatever you're supposed to do from the paper, the white paper or whatever you're going to name it, you see that it's either too hard or impossible, or people would have no sense in participating. If we are going to check all of these rules, I believe I decided to not go by them when David has been into Singapore, so we didn't have time to change his topic. Let me find it. Uh, uh, I have a document with all the new rules changed, but I didn't have time to send David to actually edit his message because I cannot edit his message.
Ah, okay.
Where did I put it? It must be on the tablet. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to update these rules with David. Always, I mean, 100% before the second season. We have decided to this season or this edition of September to take all the things very friendly, not so very hard on the rule side. Like, hey, we have to do this on this week, do that on the other week, to be a little more friendlier environment. But yeah, with time, with all the experience we're going to gather, we're going to make things more strict from the rules side of things. So yeah, I expect within this week to finally update the rule set, but I believe I just posted like 1 or 2 weeks ago within the Elite Backtesters room that it's just like, hey guys, this month is going to be uploading whatever you feel comfortable with sharing with me, and as of the next month we are going to optimize properly, like pick 4 or 5 strategies, or depending, maybe you're going to do it again like freedom for everybody. I'm not sure on that. I need to brainstorm a little with David as well. That's why we're also here. Like I would really like to hear your guys' thoughts about what suggestions do you have for the second month, for the October submissions. Like if you had any, I don't know, problems with submitting to me, if you, I don't know, because as of this month the biggest problem, which was quite easy to fix but with a little input from myself, was that people don't have premium, so the set of backtest is not that well, like you having like what, like a fourth of the actual backtesting history, if the history is actually available. Also, there is no deep backtester. Like more than half of the submissions have been put into the bin directly, just because the results with the deep backtester or even just the premium history had no sense with the free history. So yeah, it's a bit like a Wild West for this month. Just submit whatever you're comfortable. But then as of the second month, we are going to have like a proper set of rules. That's what I got at least to say.
Yeah.
And where are you going to upload all the things?
All the
We
settings
have.
on the Notion board, if I'm correct,
Yeah,
David.
there'll be a link. There'll be a link from the Notion board directly to either each and every setting, or if they're ones that are not valid, as we said earlier, the ones that we consider a graveyard but could end up with, we'll just put into a Google Drive or something like that.
I had a user suggesting me why use like a third party website or whatever, and why not uploaded them directly on Discord, like a sub forum, like David had, like the David Lab or something like that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. That's a great idea. Good idea. Very good idea.
Hmm.
Yeah, great idea. We'll put it on there. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll link it to the website so that people can find it from the website as well. I know, because this is more of a private group. There's no point in that. So yeah, good idea.
Mhm.
You're going to clean up the group for all people that only submitted.
Like Vlad said, the rules are a little more flexible this year, this season, this month. There'll be definitely a clean up for people that haven't been in the live chats and haven't been in the voice chats and things like that. And like I said, that they will get access to next month's if they if they participate in next month's. They don't participate in next month's live streams, they won't get access. The same goes for this month. So people that are active and inside the group chatting, whatever it is, submitting settings or whatever, will get access. Anybody who wasn't, obviously, will be asked
Okay.
to
So
ask for
everybody
access
that's
again.
not in the so everybody that's not in the group will not get access.
That's
the
yeah, that was
settings.
the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the settings, that was the rules. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's a bit of an exclusive advantage and an exclusive group to as we're working hard together to produce these settings. There's no, it's yeah, everybody that works on it gets access to them as such.
Good.
It's only fair.
I totally agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I ain't
It's an
submitted any.
incentive as
I ain't
well.
submitted anything, but I'll handcuff you up, David, and take all your settings off you.
My computer, right? Yeah.
Marco is worried about his strategy.
No. I still have to send in.
That's it,
Yeah.
Marco. You've got a deadline, mate.
Yeah, I know. I have a few
Send
days to
me
go.
your settings, Marco, so I can send them in as well, so I get access to.
I will send you some, mate.
I
Be
think it's
sure
a good
to have a Kinney ready to
incentive.
trade, you know?
It's a good incentive for everybody to work together to build something that would be great, hopefully.
But for next round, we are free. We can also send forex or whatever we want, or do you say for next round only crypto, or is everybody also free? Because I like to see forex or other markets, so we are prepared
Yeah.
for when you fix the system or when MT4 is working.
Yeah, absolutely. William's working hard on MT4. I want to see settings for crypto. Maybe William can get involved more for the testing side for for forex, if he doesn't mind, because obviously he has an understanding now that he's been building the MT4 and things like that. Yeah, but I'm up for it. Like I said, like Vlad said, sorry. I think that it needs to go to the vote to see whether we should be focusing on one or focusing on plenty. But I think that the second, personally, my own opinion is it was a good move to focus on many strategies for the first month, and it probably would be a good idea to do the same thing for the next month as well. But let's put it to a vote.
Yes. Okay. Because we can already optimize for forex, but then we need to use the properties like we also do for crypto.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
not as must be, but yeah, that's an option.
I promise that I will make a big effort. Like I said, I want to do it myself. I want to learn. Even this Bybit thing makes me want to invest more time into forex myself, because obviously the world of crypto is going to go through regulation, which is a great thing. Unfortunately, some of the regulation it seems a bit strict to do it all in one go, but hey, like that's the way it is. So we're gonna have to move over to other things, and I always wanted to diversify anyway.
Get
So
on Forex, David. You'll not regret it, mate.
I'm coming.
You'll
I'm coming.
not
I'm on my way.
regret it. It's absolutely amazing. I think it's better than you can get bigger gains off of crypto, but because obviously how fast it moves and stuff. But Forex, it's just so I don't know. I'm addicted to it, mate. I hardly ever. I only look at like BTC and Ethereum now. I hardly ever look at any other trading.
Yeah, I'm on my
Other
way.
than
I'm on my
Forex.
way. I'm on my way. We're coming over to Forex.
I mean,
Besides,
today,
having-
15 minutes today, I just looked at a chart and I got I know it's not a lot, but I got a 0.75% gain on account or straight within 15 minutes.
Cool. Cool.
It's brilliant. It's awesome.
Yeah. That's but yeah, I mean, technically, as a British passport holder, I will no longer be allowed to pronounce the word crypto anyway soon. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go anyway. Forced going. Yeah.
Okay.
David, will you not forget, please, the EAs where we talked about?
Yes, absolutely. I have written them down, Mark. I promise that I will look through them. It's just that like I'm trying to fix this MySQL database and a couple of other bits and bobs, but I will promise to do them as soon as I'm back and working on it
Yes, please.
as quick as possible.
Okay. The other things are almost fixed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yesterday, like I said, I thought it was the website. It was actually the MySQL database that wasn't strong enough, and also the number of Telegram. The guy that actually added, I think it was 300 and odd. It was almost 400 bots. Must have had a horrible night because he had the number of messages that he got through Telegram. But it kind of pulled down my my MySQL server, and we got limited on the number of Telegram alerts to send to one person. So I've had to rebuild some bits and bobs. I've added everything onto a much faster MySQL database, and everything should be MySQL. Sorry, I say MySQL, but it's MySQL database. But yeah, everything should be up and running again, hopefully soon. It's just taking a bit longer than I was hoping to back it all up into a bigger database.
It's not
But
a
it will
bot.
be there. Sorry?
Is it not a bot? Someone that
It-
wants to scrape your website.
I didn't. Maybe it went very fast on adding the followers, so maybe. I did think of that as well. That maybe they were trying to copy the Telegram alerts over to another one with some kind of Python script. So maybe. But yeah, I've added a load of protection and things like that, so that it can't happen again. Hopefully.
Great.
I'm glad it did.
How many people sent till now settings to you?
Close to 40, if not higher.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's brilliant.
Oh, nice.
That's
And
nice.
about 180 people subscribed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, this big difference.
how would you call it? Spring clean, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 40 is good. 40 is good. It's fantastic. I wasn't expecting that many, to be honest.
It's
so
a
that's
start.
But if 50% goes to the bin, then it could be better.
Yeah.
Even
yeah, absolutely.
70 it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But even if we, like I said at the beginning, even if we find 5 decent settings, it's 5 settings that we didn't have before that are potentially profitable, and 5 bots that we can all run together as such. So we only need a couple every month, and by the end of the year, we'd have a full set of army bots ready to fight for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be great.
David, you talk like you're going to war, mate.
I am going to war.
Skynet.
every time he talks about it, he talks like he's going to
My
war.
army. You're going to protect me in prison, and I've got an army of bots that earning money while I'm in prison.
I'll do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should put David's face on the Uncle Sam poster, you know?
Yeah.
I'll talk with Lendra.
Just one other thing, if anybody wants us to kind of test any exchanges that are outside of Europe, like I keep saying, these exotic exchanges, I know that like we're going towards Forex as well, but if anybody wants me to test any of them, please don't hesitate to chuck them into the chat. I have.
Was
Sorry.
Mexic's no good then, David? Sorry to
Sorry?
interrupt. Was Mexi no good? In the end?
It's good for spot, but not for futures. Yeah.
I just assumed you'd get around it with the CXXT thing, or is it CCXT?
No, go ahead, Will.
Mexi currently removed their API support for any future trading, so you can't do any leverage. You can only do spot.
Oh, you're kidding?
No.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in
That's
there.
what I mean, Steve. Me and you are doomed, mate. We're not going to be trading out. We'll have to just trade Pokemon cards with each other or something. Send them through post or
Oh,
send them over in a
I've got a
pigeon.
collection too, guys.
yeah. Talking of trading Pokemon cards, I'm addicted to that channel that, well, it was the BBC, but to that video that you were watching, Steve. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's not that good.
The
quite funny,
guy's
though.
brilliant. I've watched it about 3 times, and every time I go through like a YouTube funnel of
Yeah.
betting and arbitrage betting and things like that.
That guy. Did you see the one where he was betting on greyhounds and he lost like 700 quid?
No, I didn't. No. Oh, no, I
That's a
didn't
really
know.
funny one. Yeah, because
Oh, right, okay.
he meets a professional gambler
Okay.
if they
Ah.
exist. I don't know. I don't really know if they exist or not.
Yeah.
But the guy's like, oh, it's dead on for this one, and the comedian puts 200 quid on it.
Right, okay.
I think the professional camera puts on a lot more. Anyway, it's funny. You gotta watch. I won't tell you what happens, but it's funny.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, I just saw the tennis guy. That was
Yeah,
brilliant. Absolutely
yeah,
brilliant.
he's great, isn't he? He's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still doing it. I'd like to know. I'd like an
Yeah.
update really to see how
Yeah,
he's getting on.
absolutely. Yeah. And then I end up going through these arbitrage websites where you can find arbitrage in betting onto betting
The
websites like
problem
free
is
or
they kick you off as soon as you make money. They
yeah,
kick
they
you off.
kick you off.
They
Yeah,
go they gazumpio. What do they call it? They've got a word for it.
No.
It's like backing off in casinos, but it's
Yeah.
for online.
Yeah.
I can't remember. There is a word for it, but that's the stupid thing. If for some reason you were good at gambling, they'd kick you off anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know,
saw that these
crazy.
guys said that they have like 10 accounts on each website and they have to pay people to be
Yeah,
able to use their accounts and think, oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've done a bit of match betting,
Okay.
and you can only do it. I did it for 1 month and I got £300.
Okay.
And it works, but you can only do it once, really.
Right. Yeah.
Because once you make a bit of money doing it, they boot you off. They
Okay.
don't give you a reason. They just say we don't want your customer anymore. And it's
You're making money.
a lot
Go.
of money, like 50 quid or something. You know, you want 50 quid, but they know what you're doing because you're match betting against the exchanges, the betting exchanges.
Yeah.
The betting exchanges don't mind you doing it because they're gaining on commission and fees
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Obviously, the retail sites they don't want you to do it because
Yeah.
they just don't. But it's a grind. It's a right grind, though.
Yeah.
Do you know the book? Do you know the book is where you can go into and just put your bets on?
Yeah.
I'm friends with 2 managers of 2 separate bookies in my area.
Why does that not surprise me, Scopes?
And they've told me like that now, you know, like with forex. They haven't told me about forex, but you know, like with forex, we're getting like we're getting people are jumping out of it and that all exchanges and that. Well, now bookies when they have regular customers and they have to track all their customers to see what they're spending and that because people's been going in putting 1,000 quid in. Like,
But they can't track walk-ins though, can they?
Yeah, they're allowed to as soon as they come in.
You don't have to give your name, do you?
No, the regulars. They know obviously the regulars,
Well,
they're just going in. So what they do is now they track you and they put it on the PC when you walk in. They put it on their PC and how much you've lost and that because when you go on to like roulette machines and when you're gambling and when you're putting bets on, obviously you have to give your money to them or you have to put them in the machines. When you're putting them in the machines, they can work out the time you walked in to the time you left that machine, and then they know exactly how much you've put in or how much you've took out.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of guys I know around here who's put a lot of money into bookies and that, and the returns in like 3 months. One's done £30,000 and his return on that was 3%. One's done 13,000 and his return on that was 7%. So just to show that bookies are crap. But yeah, they have to track them now because it's like a new rule or regulation that's coming in.
What's their strategy then, Scopes?
What do you mean?
The people that make, or are you talking about the bookies that are making the money?
The bookies that are making the money, yeah.
Right.
The bookies, but they have to what do you call it? They have to track now because I don't know why they do it, but do you know like everyone's like tracking us for taxes and that. Well, people go into the bookies now who've got like to dodge your money and just put like
all tax free. It's tax free.
No, but they put
Tax
thousands
free.
of pounds. Yeah, but they put thousands
Still
of
tax
pounds in.
free.
Yeah, but listen, they put thousands of pounds in, and obviously, yeah, but what I'm saying is they're putting thousands of pounds in. So anytime law or anything can come into their thing. That's why they've dropped they've dropped the maximum bets in the UK in all bookies now.
Something to do with money laundering, perhaps.
Yeah, money laundering. Yeah, that's what it's to
Yeah.
do with. So they can track exactly how much you're putting in and how much you're taking out. Because what people do is go in there with like who are laundering money, and they put like £1,000 in one bookies. Just say there's 50 bookies in like in one area. They're putting £1,000 in one bookies, having a £50 bet and collecting £950. Do you know what I mean? And then they're just doing that, and then they're just because it's tax free, they're laundering it. That's why they're watching everybody and how much they put in and how much they take out.
Yeah, I'd love to create a bot, but I ain't got time for arbitrage and going through all the crypto betting websites and finding arbitrage between like a tennis match or whatever, tennis matches and things like that. I mean, watching that on YouTube really thought, I could do this, but I haven't got enough time, unfortunately.
I don't understand how they make all these things you can bet on. There's thousands of different things, isn't there? And then
Absolutely, you can bet on
and then
anything.
they complain when you make an obscure bet on an obscure team in 4th division in Estonia or somewhere.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah,
like, oh, that's odd. But
yeah,
then why give you that option? Like,
Yeah,
You can
everyone's
bet if it's going to snow on Christmas.
yeah, absolutely.
You
Yeah.
can bet on anything.
Yeah.
Like, but why would you randomly bet on a 4th tier team in Estonia? Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't, would you? Unless you were like addicted or something.
Yeah.
They say
Well,
basketball's the best to bet on.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that's what they say. The basketball's the best sport to gamble on. I don't know why, but I know a couple of lads who bet on basketball and they make decent money.
For the arbitrage strategy, you need something binary, either like a win or a loss, or on both sides. And it's really interesting because I mean, if you can find the arbitrage between two or three two exchanges or two bookies,
Yeah.
it really is very interesting. You can see how the profit is made, but like you said, it'll be a serious grind if you were doing it manually. But for a Python script, it's easy. But it's building that Python script.
Or
Maybe a
just
bit later.
become friends with manager and tell him that you need to throw this game.
Yeah.
I remember what the term is. It's called. I think it's called gubbing. The gubbia.
Okay. Yeah, and then you have to find another account, and then here
Yeah.
we go again.
Yeah, and set up a new API and you all that. So you could, but
Yeah.
you
A
know,
lot of work. A lot of work.
it's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah. At least Bybit lets us. It gives us an API.
I think going around the world and watching tennis matches sounds better for me.
That sounds fun.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I watched that video. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was like 4 years ago. They must have like, I don't know, filled that hole now. Maybe.
Do you know when the guy started doing it at end, like near end of video, he started doing it. He kept cocking it up, didn't he?
Yeah. And then it went really well for him.
And then he got like 900 quid, didn't he? He's like, oh my god.
Yeah. It is risky though, because if you missed it, you would lose your money, wouldn't you? You'd lose what you just
The
put
lot.
on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he was putting in the lot, wasn't he? Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, all in. Yeah. Yeah, especially as you've got the travel to think of. You've got, I guess, he's staying places and things like that. I mean, he was the last one was in Florida, I think it was, wasn't it? So it can't be cheap to get there and just to
Well,
watch a tennis match.
I mean, he said he didn't bother with Europe now because there was too many people doing it. But
Yeah.
why is that a problem? Why can't you still do it, even though there's
Yeah, that's
too
what
many-
I thought. I mean, maybe
I
the
don't really understand
technology is
that
a bit
reasoning.
faster. Yeah.
Unless they detect, they're better at finding people. I don't know.
There's just too much noise. Everybody shouting yes, yes at the same time.
And you only need one of the calls to come in where they overturn the call and you've already put the bet on.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
I don't know, unless they like abandon that bet or something. I'm not sure.
No idea. But it was interesting.
Yeah, look for the Greyhound race one because that's the funny one as well.
Okay, I'll watch that as well. Yeah.
Because you got this professional gambler. I mean, I don't know. He might be absolutely loaded. I don't know. But he goes into his living room and it's just like you can tell it's just a little two up, two down terraced house. You know, no disrespect to anyone who lives in a 2 up, 2 down. But you think, well, he's a professional gambler, and you know, I don't know. He probably earn more money getting a regular job.
Yes. Yeah. Dear.
So,
right.
Any other questions with the?
Sorry, Brad.
No problem, guys.
Sorry, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
I'm mute now. I'm muting.
No drugs and no guns. Expect that instead of that,
sorry.
everything is good outside of that. I guess no. So, like a short.
One entry enough?
Sorry, Richard.
Is the submitting one entry enough, or is there a minimum of entries I have to submit?
We appreciate any input, so at least one should be fine to upkeep your access.
Okay, and for people without having TradingView Premium, are higher time frames a solution for this, or is this still not proper doing backtesting?
So, if you're a few user, you can submit to me your setups, and I'm going to use my premium account and also the backtester, the 4 times history to check, and we two are going to decide if it's a broken strategy or not.
Okay.
Awesome. So, as I said, a short refresher. Guys, we have opened up the Elite Backtesters group, which we are going to optimize Daviddtech strategies. We are going to upload for the contributors all of the settings within a Notion board, supposedly, but as I talked with David earlier, we're going to maybe move that to a Discord forum inside the server, keep the things all within the house. The main goal of the group would be to take one script over 5 time frames and 100 people to work for 278 hours. We can achieve 100 million possible great setups. That's the whole basics. That's the whole point of this group, to work together and try to beat up the big guys, let's say. David, do you wanted to say something?
No, not at all.
Oh,
I was listening.
okay.
Carry on.
Okay.
No, fine.
And for people who are asking, hey, but what's in for me besides all the settings? We have a $1,000 pool of prizes for the best, at least whatever the community decides. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Open discussions. If you would like to submit something, if you'd like to mention something, if you think that I forgot to talk about anything, please feel free to talk about anything now.
This is where we should have just spoke about dodgy betting and stuff.
Yeah.
No problem. I can do some magic editing, so no problem.
Also submit Spotify backtest.
Yes, you can also submit Botify. If you guys find any indicator that works really great with on top of Botify, David, of course, is here as well. He can make it happen to be turned into an actual strategy. So yeah, feel free to submit.
Yeah, just make sure when you submit that somewhere in the notes you let Vlad know what indicators you've used as well.
Or share the chart if you have a paid
sorry,
subscription on
yeah, much better.
TradingView. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a paid subscription, but like someone mentioned, I don't have a premium, so it's rather limited. So would be good to, that I can ask in this channel for the deep backtesting. Yes.
No problem. That's why I do have a premium account. I'm free to backtest your strategies. We also have inside the Discord a room called Premium Backtesting, when you can submit, I don't know, other tests and people can backtest for you. So we are a pretty open community. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. I'm thinking of converting my my time left in Pro Plus to Premium, which is about half of the time. Still thinking about it. So yeah.
It
probably
definitely
do that.
gives you an advantage, but yeah, you decide if it's worth or not. Again, we are here to use our accounts in case you don't acquire one, afford one.
Thank you.
No problem whatsoever. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Looking forward to welcome new people. And yeah, we'll see next week how our strategies are doing so far. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm going to stop the presentation right now and we can get back into discussing whatever we discussed earlier. Thank you very much.